somebody's done you wrong, it's time for you to sing along and call them out, call them out, call them out. You gotta call them out, call them out, call them out. It's time to call them out.
Got a lot of stuff to call out here today, and I was not surprised. In fact, we'd even warned you about this on Friday morning, that it was going to be a perfect storm of chaos converging on rush hour traffic in downtown Miami on Friday. And it was as bad, maybe worse than what we had projected. You had so much stuff that was going on. You had the Ultra Music Fest. You had the Marlins opening up the entire season right there at Lone Depot Park. You had Ultra that was going on. You had another concert at the Kaseya Center. And then you had President Trump that was heading down to Miami Beach.
Whoa, that's a lot.
It was insane. And I saw some of the footage. One person was showing what happens when the president comes around, and they stop all traffic. Now, we've seen this many times in Palm Beach County, but when he goes down to Miami-Dade, you're probably like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, they get right out there, and the whole flow of traffic, and you should have seen just how far back it was going, and it lasted a while, too, because people were posting out videos who had been sitting in their car for quite a while on Friday in rush hour.
Hey, folks, Jamie here. I'm on I-95 going north, and traffic is in gridlock. I haven't moved in like 20 minutes, and this is a full-blown humanitarian crisis in Miami, Florida right now.
Wow. How about that, huh?
Humanitarian crisis?
20 minutes, humanitarian crisis.
I know, yes.
Dramatic much.
Well,
Slow your roll down.
That's how you get more engagement. You got to make it
20
sound
minutes.
like it's,
You're
life
right.
or death situation.
You're right, life or death in all caps on the title.
Yeah, but apparently it was kind of a mess, but I guess you knew it was going to be going on. Now, the other thing that was kind of unexpected was the Barbie Dream Fest. We had talked about that going on at the Broward County Convention Center over the weekend. You're going to have an appearance from Serena Williams and Angel Reese. They were scheduled to be there. And the photos coming out of this thing make it look like that Willy Wonka thing they put together that was all bunk. Also, maybe like the Fire Fest or some of those really disappointing things where you have a high ticket price and then you show up and you're like, what the heck is this, man?
This is a new scam. There was another one that was a Comic-Con type of thing.
Yeah.
And no one showed up. There was not really a lot of vendors there. Very low budget. And I guess they're making money on it. And once you get there, they're out of town. They're gone. They ghost you.
Yeah. They are saying that some guests paid upwards of $500 and received a Barbie brush and hand sanitizer.
There was one that was so funny. They advertised that Miss Rachel was going to be at this. First of all, the plaza was so low budget. So when you pull up, you're going, Miss Rachel's going to be here. People are waiting 2.5 hours to get a picture with Miss Rachel. And you get up there. It was a Miss Rachel lookalike, but kind of broke down. That looked nothing like me. But she had to act like she was Miss Rachel, which was so uncomfortable to watch. Because people are going, you're not Miss Rachel.
I feel like you could sue them.
What they did was they put a flyer out and they got people's money and got people to sign up. And at the last minute, they took that flyer down, redid a new flyer and said Miss Rachel impersonator, which was not up on the first one, which I still think you should get in trouble for.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with this, but if you look at it, it's a huge space when you're doing the convention center, and they did not have a lot. Like, they had a little Barbie van and a couple other things that they set up. But
I'm looking at it now. It is broke down. It looks like somebody had like a Barbie yard house for like your kids, like a playhouse you put in the yard.
Yep.
And they put down fake turf next to that.
Right.
And that was the Barbie dream house.
It's broke down, and it's almost as bad as the Wonka one. The Wonka one was just as terrible.
It looks just like the Wonka one. Yeah, broke down.
They say the Barbie Dream Fest in Fort Lauderdale over the weekend was filled with just a few vendors and cheesy attractions like a 20 by 40-foot roller skating rink and an interactive dream house that was just a flat cardboard backdrop.
Oh, no.
Here are some of the fans sounding off on it.
I thought on day one there would be a ton of people here. There definitely is not a ton of people here.
Okay, well, I had some time to look around. There just wasn't as much as I thought there would be here, so it's kind of disappointing. Just very sparse. Surprised they don't have more dealers here. There's actually a whole area right here, so I'm just very disappointed about just what I've seen so far.
How about that?
I mean, it is broke down looking.
Yeah, fans are calling it nightmarish over chaotic organization, weak swag bags, and a tiny marketplace. And one person texted in and said, yeah, at the Barbie Fest, the cost for a photo op with Serena Williams was $380.
Whoa.
I could have went out there and dressed as Ken. I mean, at that point, nobody looked like anybody. It was whack, low budget.
Wow. So they had Serena Williams. The reason why they got her there, she was the recipient of the Barbie Dream Fest Icon Award. She participated in a live conversation. But, that's my question. Did they overextend themselves paying to get Serena there, and then they couldn't put together a decent event? What happened? Did they think that was going to be the only draw, so they didn't care to put anything else together?
So she went. She was visibly there.
From everything I'm getting, I didn't see anything about her skipping out. People were saying the cost of a photo op was $380. Now, she's going to be asked about this today. I'm sure this is probably the top thing on her agenda that she's going to have to deal with is, because people are going to be coming for her saying, hey, what did you know about this before you went? Did you think it was that broke down? Can they spin this to try to say, no, this is a great event? Because it is getting panned really hard right now.
And it was a 3-day event. This went on for 3 days.
There's a whole thing about festivals that are scams now. And I am just curious, because of all the digital footprint, how are they not getting caught? The scammers. Wouldn't that be easy to kind of trace back of who did it? Because the guy that did the Wonka, they interviewed him, and he kind of died. He kind of just said, well, we still had candy, and it was great, and people liked it. And
you pay online, and it says no refunds.
Yeah.
And you buy your ticket ahead of time, and he probably doesn't care if you like the festival or not. He got your money already.
Yeah. I'm just kind of curious to see where this is going to go, because it's just kind of coming out now, and I don't know if You got to be super careful now if you even think about going to a first annual anything. First of all, that doesn't exist. You can't call it first annual, and a lot of people do call their festival first annual.
I know a lot of people don't know who Miss Rachel is. She's big in the kid world, right?
Very big.
But what was crazy was when the people would walk up to Miss Rachel, she was about 25 years older than Miss Rachel. People were so confused.
So the impersonator they got was crappy?
It was not good.
What a mess.
Wow.
Be super careful. If you're going to go to anything like this, you got to do your research on the front end and say, okay, have these people ever done this before? And if they've never done it before, be careful on how much you drop, because a lot of people are getting scammed. This is a thing now, to create a festival, take a bunch of money, and then not deliver on the back end.
The Wonka one made Fire Festival look like a hoot.